All right, K-Fam, listen. Your boy, Josh, and your boy, Jeremy. I don't know why I'm referring to us in third person. But anyway, we just watched the Thunderbolts trailer. Bro, so first off, I will say a lot of the footage in there is recycled. I have seen it from old trailers. The new stuff is great. Bucky is painted as this dude who's clearly on his way to becoming a team leader. No question about that. Now I understand why Thunderbolts has the Artrisk, because it was Red Guardian's idea, and everybody knows that an idea from Red Guardian is a bad idea. Even though personally, I think Thunderbolts is great. I think that's pretty awesome. I could be wrong, but I think that's pretty awesome. That's number one. Number two, we don't get a lot of looks at Sentry. We know who's playing him, Robert Pullman, who's also playing Bob, that's Sentry's real name, his alter ego or whatnot. But we haven't seen any Sentry-esque abilities out of him outside of the fact that he clearly is bulletproof, based off one scene where he was shot in the chest and he didn't die.
He had all them holes in his.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's hard to say what to make of that.
So there's a comment someone made. There's a shot where everyone is looking up in the air at the helicopter, and people think that was stitched together where Sentry's going to be flying in the air, ripping someone in half. So there's a comic where he does that. He takes someone. It's like invincible levels of gory, where he just takes somebody and just like tears them apart.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and put that to bed right now. This is a PG-13 rated movie, and you can't have that in a PG-13 rated movie.
They can get it along where they add sound effects so that you know what's happening.
I mean, they could do that. I think more likely we're gonna get a scene of him flying for the first time. I think we could get the Void to come out potentially, but that's a big if.
The Void
is Sentry's alter ego. In the comics, the reason why Sentry doesn't know who he is was because originally when he was a superhero, he had an alter ego called the Void. And for every person Sentry saved, the Void would take over him and kill someone else. And so Sentry literally bought the Avengers Towel and used Doctor Strange's magic at Doctor Strange's request to make him forget his identity.
Wow.
So that he couldn't become the Void, even though he also couldn't be Sentry. The problem was, eventually, his alter ego, Bob Stone, remembered that he was Sentry again.
Oh, wow.
And started saving the world again.
Whoa.
And the Void came back out again.
Wow.
So now Sentry in the comics is this kind of character who almost always is used directly to kill somebody, because that's the only time it keeps the Void from coming out. If he saves people, the Void comes out and kills innocent people.
Jeez. Wow. Do you think they'll play with that?
I don't think you can do it in such a grounded story here, but I think you can open the seeds for it and give Sentry a solo film.
One thing I want to say, guess who wrote the Thunderbolts movie?
Who?
The writers of Beef.
Oh, if you haven't seen Beef, shout out Beef.
If you haven't seen Beef
Season
on Netflix.
2 coming out soon.